remote.
And and I'm
Oh,
also asking you, can you record this? Because it helps me on my end have to, because meeting notes for me is like hard, but this allows me to take meeting notes and be more efficient, like I have an assistant.
absolutely. No, that's completely understandable, and that's okay. Yeah.
So
So
if you give me that spill again of who you are, so we have it on tape, and then I can kind of let my team see this because I've been talking about you guys, and they don't really understand
okay.
what I'm doing. So if you can kind of tell me what Ripen does and what capacity we're here today for, I would greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. So Ripen is basically a matchmaking platform where we connect companies like yourselves to like student talent. We're talking students specifically in post-secondary school levels, across all levels in the post-secondary, be it undergraduation, be it graduate levels, capstone, so on and so forth. We have various different schools. I believe at this time we have about 236 schools, post-secondary schools across North America. We have some in Australia and the UK. Cavendish is actually one of those based in the UK, I believe. Um, and yeah, so, again, we have a marketplace and we have three different account types. So you as an employer, you'll be using the employer Ripen account. We have educator accounts where it's specifically catered to educators. We also have student accounts where it's specifically catered to students, and each of them have various different functions, basically to make the marketplace work. This marketplace is again exclusive to the Ripen portal. So this is where you gain access to network with these clientele. Um, so that's the gist of it. We have various different programs at Ripen as well, but we'll talk about those some other time just because there's going to be a lot of information there. And I think
Okay.
that, right now we're just going to
You don't want
focus
to
on your
overload me. I get it. I get it.
academic experiences. Yeah.
Right. And this is, so I just want to tell you from feedback wise, I've used you guys for one semester.
Okay.
Previously, I have been working with local at the local level with Shaw University and their students. So I'm
Mhm.
actually taking the process that I created during COVID and implementing it here. And I think that this, whoever thought of this, is amazing. They are like a god to me, and I really, with the little G, not like the big G, but the little G. And I really am very, very, very grateful for this platform from the perspective of a nonprofit space,
That's
because this
fantastic.
levels the playing field and it gives us access to so much more than what's in our community. So it
Mhm.
allows us to act local but think global. So because last semester my students were in Canada. And then it allows us to move outside of the American education system, which is currently being revamped. So I think that this is an amazing platform. I do have a system where I do get results because I have been doing this for 10 years. So if you have clients and you want them to have a good experience and you want the students to have a good experience, I am your girl, go-to girl. Um, I
Yeah.
I do, and what makes this so great is because I've been doing this for 10 years. I understand students, and I also understand how to be able to pair students up with projects that we need at a bite-sized level, which will
Mhm.
give us deliverables. And I never really kind of let the client really know what we're doing. So we're actually on the side where I'm going to deliver a deliverable, even if the
Mhm.
students don't. But
Mhm.
the students use an infrastructure of ClickUp. We meet with them at least once a week. So we are guiding the students and we are helping to develop them because we're not just expecting that they're going to come in understanding. So we understand that they're students. And so we kind of walk them through this space so that they can have a portfolio, and it's a win-win for both the student and ourselves as far as the deliverables. Our organization works with small businesses
Mhm.
to help make marketing affordable.
Mhm.
So we also have a nonprofit that is a community development, where we are looking at the micro school model. So we have a robotics team, and then we film everything that we do and make it content for social media, but we want to open up the OTT market. So Ripen is allowing us to do so. And that's just a little bit
Mhm.
about me. And I have nothing but praise. So if you want to send me any type of reviews, I can definitely say that this helps us as small businesses give us what we need, and moves us beyond the physical limitations. This semester, even though I've used it once, I have solidified, I think maybe 6 contracts for fall
Oh, wow. Okay, that's great.
in
Yeah.
Memphis.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Um, where else? Chicago. Um, another Canadian company.
I
So,
love
and this happened in 2 day a 2 day span. So think
amazing. Wow. 2 days. Okay.
2
Yeah. That's great.
semester's coming up, right?
No, no, this is amazing. I mean, first of all, thank you, thank you for seeing so highly of Ripen, right? Speaking so highly of Ripen. I also wanted to say, like, yeah, you guys are the perfect fit in terms of like the kind of employers that we're looking for, just because like the passion that you guys bring, this is what we want for the students. Like if you put your eyes through the lens of the students, they're here for experiences, micro internships, if you call it that
Mhm.
way. That's one other terminology for it. And I think that just the fact that you're so passionate about it, I think it speaks volumes. And yeah, again, this is great. Yeah, we're lucky to have you in Ripen as well. So thank you for that.
No
Um,
problem.
yeah. So I guess regarding to that particular experience that we talked about, it was the C++ and Python programming and practice experience. So I should give you I guess this is a recording, we should talk about what experiences mean. So
Mhm.
experiences are basically like courses in the terminology of Ripen. So like how we have spring, summer, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter semesters across the year, right? So like each semester would represent a potential experience. So like say we have like a upcoming fall experience. So like in the case of like August 7th, maybe that's like one that's coming up for the fall, right? So that's a fall experience. Um, yeah, so that's one of the top terminologies that we have at Ripen. I'm gonna share my screen so we can talk about it.
Mhm.
And then yeah, from there, if you have any questions, feel free to like, stop me and then we can talk about it. So let's just hop right into it here. Um, Perfect. Okay, so let me know if you can see my screen.
I can see it.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. So this was the experience. Like I think, like C++, Python programming in practice. This one particularly is published by Henry. Henry is one of the professors at Cavendish University. Um, yeah, so like, yeah, this category is here, it's focusing in IT. As you can see here, that's also the timeline. So we can, just from this, we know that this experience is starting relatively soon, August 7th, right? I guess in this case, August 10th instead. Usually there's always like a couple days in between just to give it like some prep room for, the start date, August 7th to August 10th. And then kickoff, this is where, you meet the students and, uh, propose or talk about like strategies on how to work together moving forward for that
Okay.
particular project. Midpoint check-ins is just to make sure that they're doing good work for your company, right? And then, yeah, experience ends September 29th. So that's the timeline, and each experiences would, each different experience would have different timelines, so on and so forth. But just for this one in particular, it's going to be like that. Yeah, so I know that when you requested when you send a request here, there was also so Ripen also has like a integrated AI tool that determines like match compatibility. So
Mhm.
here it says poor, but this is precisely why I was giving you like some pointers on how to make it like more relevant to the scope of the experience. Yeah, I believe your project was more so like HTML, CSS, Java. But then this one is more focused around like C++, Python. I know there are different programming languages, right? I myself am not a programming language expert, but at the same time, like, I'm just aligning like based on like different categories and how they fit together and align in terms of like goals.
Right.
So yeah, I would say like we talked about it earlier as well. So
Yeah.
some of the
This
things,
was one of the, I think maybe one of
yeah,
the first ones that I submitted, or
yeah,
but what I did was I started putting what the students capstone project was, and
yes.
starting to write according to those professors, of course, using ChatGTP. So I think that this happened prior to that.
Makes
And
sense.
so, yes, so okay. And then and we sent this over and you said you were going to rewrite it. So did you rewrite it?
Hmm. I did not, but I was going to show you here precisely how this can be done. So if you
Okay.
did undo acceptance, I believe there is a function where you can, oh, sorry, my bad. Not that part, but rather here, if you hit propose changes,
Propose changes.
yes,
Okay.
then
Got you. So,
you will see like red highlights or green highlights. Green highlights being changes added
Okay.
to the project, red
Okay.
highlights being like changes removed on the project. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of how it is. But
Okay.
yeah, once you make those changes, yeah, I'll accept it right off the bat, like immediately, and then yeah, you'll basically be a part of like, you know, um, basically Henry's potential interest. So, like that's basically what it is with this
Okay.
specific experience is that because Ripen employees are here to kind of, facilitate the matchmaking. Like we at the end of the day, we are not the professor deciding them. It's gonna
Right.
be Henry that's deciding them, right?
Right.
So yeah,
And
but
this is an international client, right? This is
that's correct. Yes,
international.
that's
And this
right.
is in it's in the UK, I think. Is it?
So I think I may have misspoke. I know they are following the UK syllabi, right? The syllabus, but like Cavendish is based in Uganda, I believe, for this
Okay, in
particular.
Africa. That's what
Yeah.
okay. I in my mind I was thinking Africa because we
Okay,
want to do a global program in Africa. We want to be able to have a satellite affiliate there.
that's
So when I
perfect. Yeah.
saw this, I thought that this was perfect. Now let me ask you something. What are you doing as far as ever getting off a platform and bringing people together in a conference? Do you have any idea to do that so that the schools can
Oh,
meet these potential and this could be your idea. You don't have to say I told you. You can just bring
no,
it
no,
to the
that's
next
fair. Yeah.
meeting.
In terms of like bringing them like for conferences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Zoom calls would be the way to go. Personally, I use Zoom calls, right? Conferences. Um, Google Teams is another way, but in terms of like timelines or like, the time zone differences, I'm not sure exactly what's the time zone difference, but like, you could also set it up asynchronously. Like that's also another way. Like you could record yourself doing like a video and then sending
Okay.
it to, the professor and then vice versa. You can like strategize on how to do that. Of course, I'm here to help if you need any like suggestions or, to facilitate that process.
Okay.
Um, the goal at Ripen again is to basically establish that connection, that network, right? So once you get that network established, like this is where like, even if you, I mean, between you and me, if it's not, if you don't want to utilize Ripen, you have that network, right? This is something that's very useful for your company. And at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's like a benefit. Yeah, it's a win-win for both. The goal is
Mhm.
to connect everyone together. Uh,
Right.
so yeah, that's my take on it at least. So yeah,
Well, this is amazing. I will make those changes, and
perfect.
I'm glad to hear that you're going to accept it as soon as I make those changes. So I'm going to go back and do that right now before my 1 o'clock meeting.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'm just gonna accept it right off the bat when you accept, when you make those changes.
Okay.
Currently, yeah, just go back to this experience here. Yeah, so I know like they're looking for one more, but there's a likelihood that we're gonna accept three projects just so that Henry can choose, three out of the two out of the three, sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, you're definitely gonna be one of the three. So that's
Okay.
what I'm gonna say for sure. Cavendish, also in case you're interested in other experiences in Cavendish. Like anything that's currently open here, yeah, I'll drop in the link as well, like in the chat, so that you can take a look
Okay.
at it.
Okay.
If
And
any, yeah, yeah.
one time I kind of surfed on a place where I saw all of like the colleges and what they were looking for, but I
Hmm.
could never get back to that space. Can you tell me where that space is?
If
Like
you
I
Sure, I was going to tell you it's likely you're in a very specific portal. So I should explain what portal means. So notice how this says Cavendish. If I
mhm.
hit this, if I make, I have to log out of it, unfortunately. But if I were to just hit app.ripen.com, it would just bring me to like the regular Ripen portal. That's what it means. So portals are basically like special spaces for respective different schools or different programs that Ripen has to offer for users to kind of play around within that space, right? So now that we are back in the Ripen portal, if you go to experiences, you can see like all the different kinds of
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
you may notice that your UI, your interface is different from mine just because mine's an admin account. I know that
Okay.
you have an option to exit portal somewhere at the bottom here, if I'm not mistaken. But feel free to tinker around, or if you can share your screen with me, I'm happy to direct you accordingly. So,
Okay. Okay. Let me share my screen with
okay,
you and then
good. I'm
let's
just stop.
send the request.
Of course. Hmm.
And then let me make the changes while we're here so we can go
Sounds
ahead
good.
and be a part of that Candish portfolio you're gonna put in front of
Absolutely.
him.
I'm looking forward
Yes.
to that. Sounds good.
Yes. Uganda. Like I'm excited about Uganda.
Yeah, no, it's really exciting. Yeah, I'm also excited because yeah, they have been very passionate about looking for the right employers, and I'm so lucky to have found you as well. So thank you for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got somebody from Memphis the other day, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you're exactly what I was looking for." Because you're in Canada.
Yes,
You're
I'm based in Alberta myself. Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Mhm.
she was like, I was looking for. She's like, I didn't know Canada. I didn't know. She's like, but then when I found you, and so she was from Memphis, and the connection was amazing, and I
Love
was like, go Rippin.
No, that's great to hear. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Here I am.
Mhm. Okay.
And
Perfect.
okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's go back into okay, so this is my dashboard. And
Mhm.
here are, let me see, my projects, my
That's correct.
matches. And
Mhm.
so this was the um
These are the ones that are already officially matched. You want to go for the one that's pending.
okay.
So
How do I
uh,
get to this?
let's just go to My Projects. We'll look for the project
Projects.
itself. No, it's great that you have so many projects as well. Like, thanks for being so passionate about using it. The platform, I mean. Let's just see here. I think, which one was it again?
It was design online catalog.
Yes, that's correct. So if you go to, yeah, you see pending requests on the right here. Oh, I'm just gonna arrow my way down there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, awesome. Okay. Yeah, so this is the pro
Match.
that's correct. So you scroll up real quickly. I believe that's an option to hit propose changes. Yes, it's at the bottom here. Oh, just right below. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Wonderful. Yeah, so this is where you make changes to the proposal and then yeah. We talked about here. I'm just gonna send like a quick snippet as well of like what can be changed. I'm just gonna drop in the chat here. So you want to shift your focus from a UI front to a more C++ or Python front, right?
Okay.
Emphasizing backend logic, data processing, and program structure. Um, yeah, and then like minimize the use of HTML or CSS. But at the same time, like I know program languages can be integrated into like, the websites and website integration and stuff. We'll see you like again, we'll let Henry take a look at it and then you can, negotiate later on,
Okay.
like
Okay.
once you guys get
Let me see.
establishment, like
Let's do this. Let's do this right here.
perfect.
This is the magic of Chat GTP, man. I'm telling you. Hold on. Let me
Cheers.
just get that right here. So while you are here, we got a few minutes. Well, I tell you what, I'll stick it in. Okay, here we go.
Sounds good. Yeah, take your time. No worries. We're not in a rush right now. Yeah, we have until how long do we have?
Yeah, 6 minutes. Hold on.
Yes. Okay. Yes, 45. Okay. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, no, Chat GPT is such a game changer these days. It's amazing.
It is.
Hmm.
It's like there's another little another guy with a little G.
100%. Mhm.
Project level. Okay, why this matters. Prototype creative system serve as a launch pad for you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens. Here's the revised project scope. Document for your shift from front end IU focus to catalog functionality development using C++ or Python. Whatever is on back end logic, data processing, program structures. This updated version will also integrate flow charts, tests, documentation, and file management components while minimizing or removing HTML, CSS, JavaScript development. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. Yep. Right. Modular maintainable code in C++ or Python. Designing file-based, lightweight database systems. Create a project. Okay. Your
Mhm.
learning program. Okay. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, no, it's great because it's like it touches on the programming language itself, but it's not too in depth. So like I think that it's a good like
Fit. Okay, and then we'll put
yeah,
in the
it addresses it for sure. So I think that's a good one. At least that's I believe that's what Henry's looking for. So I think that yeah, it's a good start for sure.
okay.
Yeah, if you make those changes, I'll accept it right away, and then yeah, we can.
Hold
I'll
on, let me
pitch
put
this
it
to
in.
Henry. Yeah,
Okay, let's see.
because I know for a fact that Henry will be reviewing these projects next week. So no,
Okay,
it's great.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's get it in so Henry can take it and
wonderful. Yeah.
yeah, so we can do that. Okay, project description. Okay, come university. Let's take the emojis out. The space here. Project activities may include deliverables, functionality,
Hmm.
documentation. Mm, 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 mm. Let's just take these out.
Hmm. Deliverables, learning outcomes. Yeah, that looks good to me.
Okay, I don't. Undergraduate. Is it undergraduate students?
Let me just confirm that with you. They are, I believe so. Yes, yes, they are. So I should emphasize that the reason why I say that is because yes, undergraduate, but they're also following the UK syllabi. So they have semester one, semester two. So I believe the term for them might be sophomore or I don't know. It's just like a different terminology for it. But yeah, let's just stick to undergraduate. Yeah,
And then what I do, I hit propose changes or did I?
that's correct. Yes.
Here I hit propose changes.
Yes. Okay.
Accept it. Okay, let's see. Did they have it there?
Yeah, see what I meant? Like the highlights to remove those
Okay,
differences.
and then
Hmm.
the proposed changes, do I hit accept?
That's correct.
Accept the
Perfect.
request down to me. Okay. Am I missing something here? Accept. Okay.
Mhm. Yep, I
Okay.
accepted it just for the record. So
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Okay. So then, and so now we were navigating. We got 2 minutes. How can you show me? How, was it to projects?
Oh, you have not accepted it yet. You have to scroll down and hit accept
Accept.
request. Perfect. Perfect. Now you're officially matched. Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You were talking about what was that earlier you said?
The projects and how to get to
The
these are
different
these
schools?
are my projects. Yeah, but I saw a list of projects. Like I know I can go in and match, but then I came in and saw like I served some kind of way, just like you showed me, where
Hmm.
I was in a portal for just that school,
Oh, for just that school. Okay.
but I could never find my way back to that.
So you need to, okay, so you're looking for school specific portal? Is that what you mean? Like a
Yeah,
school?
so like if I
Hmm. Currently, based on your account type, it does not seem that you're like tied into any portals at the moment.
so I need to tie into some.
So like you could technically submit a request to a specific portal. I don't have the because I need to get in touch with like okay, let's see. Oh, you submit the request to UCW. Interesting. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, so
okay,
you may
got
have joined like just submitted a request per se, but you're not necessarily in the portal. I don't have main high level access to it, grant you access to specific portals just because I need permission from like the directors of that said school. So we're
got it.
literally talking about like the faculty head of that school, right? So
Okay.
they need to approve that. So
No
I'm
worries. Some kind of
okay.
way, I just kind of one day I
Okay,
just slid into a back end. I'm like, hey, where am I? But I need to get back. And I never was able to get back to that space. So
that's
I
fair.
must have just kind of slipped through a back door in cyber world somewhere.
It's usually by invitation only. So
Okay.
like, yeah,
Okay.
I could talk to if you want to be like a Cavendish exclusive uh portal pass user, I could talk to like my team and again with like the decision maker at the school to decide if they're looking for portal pass users. That way you can have direct access to like all the school accounts. Because here, let me just drop it in the chat. I think I did earlier as well. So it's this one here. I'm just gonna drop it here. Yeah, I just sent it to you again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where
That's
you
good enough. We'll
this
start
too.
there because I mean the
Perfect.
resource is so vast
Yeah.
that I will bookmark this. The resource is so vast that I'm always
Mhm.
just creating projects based upon what the schools need. So I'm
Understand.
happy in that space and if we can develop a relationship from there, which is what I'm looking for with the universities, I'm
Mhm.
good. But
You may
we've
find
got
me.
you. Go
Mhm.
ahead.
I was going to say, you may find me reaching out to you for additional Cavendish experiences. I know for a fact there was one that was potentially relevant.
Okay.
Let me just see here. I think it was change management and action here. I'm just going to drop it in the chat. I know we're at time, but I just want to
This one right here,
bring you to
change
the
management
attention.
in action.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, you found it. Oh, wait, no, it's I'll drop it in the chat. I think that way it's easier for you to access it.
Okay. Yep,
Uh,
this is it.
yeah, perfect. Okay.
Okay, and so I'll check that out, and if we don't have a program that matches, I can write one. But
Sounds
chat
good.
he can write
Perfect. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah,
one. Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, I know that the request has expired, but don't worry, we can always renew it. So, like, yeah, that's no issues there. So, but yeah, no, it's great. It was really nice meeting you. I'll very likely be connecting with you in the near future because again, I have a lot of like experiences that I can offer to you at this time. So,
Okay.
yeah, feel free to, stay in touch. If you have any questions, feel free to just I don't think you have my email, but if you want, you can just shoot me an email at I'm just gonna drop it here.
Yeah, in the chat. That'd be great. Okay.
That's my email.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah, we'll stay in touch for sure. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you, and have a great rest of your week.
All right, you too.
Bye to Michelle.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye
Bye
now.
bye, Gregory.
Bye.